maybe feeling a little low, but they can't put the finger on why. Hello again. We are going out for the day. For anyone that's concerned, just 10 minutes away from where we live to a local park. But today I want to talk about your emotional health. So here we are in lockdown, and I wanted to share a little bit about everyone's emotional health in lockdown and maybe some little ideas of how you can help yourself to get through this difficult time. So come along. It's never just as simple as going right.
COVID.
So I just want to start by saying that if you are feeling suicidal or depressed, then please get some help. So I'm not trying to make some suggestions for anyone that is feeling seriously ill. If you are feeling suicidal or really seriously depressed, please go to some of the links in the description, go to your doctor, tell a friend, please don't go it alone, because that's much more serious. Just get some help. So I've noticed lots of people around me maybe feeling a little low, but they can't put the finger on why, and they're not sure why they feel low, or they're not sure why they feel low, but they do, and then they feel guilty because they know people in a worse situation than they are, but they still feel low. So I think the first thing I want to say is to just acknowledge that this is a really unusual situation, this whole COVID thing. It changes our futures, it changes our hope, it changes our plans, and for some people, obviously it's more serious than that. It changes their livelihood, the house they live in, their job, everything. So I think first of all, just to encourage people to just accept that it's okay to be struggling at the minute. Just sat here while the kids play in the woods. So a couple of things I've done or discussed with friends to try and help feel a bit better, and one of them is to try and just be a bit more intentional about what you can do. So for instance, if you can't mix with other households, you can knock on a friend's door, stand on the doorstep at a distance and just say a quick hello, and you might just make their day. And I think just some physical face-to-face conversation, even if it's 5 minutes on the doorstep, can actually lift your spirits. A friend and I wanted to meet but couldn't, so we decided to go to the popular drive-through, get a coffee, and then park next to each other on a car park, wind our windows down and have a chat, as if we're in a cafe having a coffee together, but in our cars, separated away from each other. So that was quite funny. So you can't go out for tea, we can't go for a meal, but you can make a meal. You could bake a cake, take it round to a friend and cheer them up. Just little things like that. Maybe we can't go to the gym. I've just started doing some exercises in front of the telly, doing it off YouTube, which has been quite fun. And actually saves a lot of faff driving to the gym, getting changed at the gym, doing your exercise, coming back. So it's kind of halves the time of going to the gym. So I can see the benefits actually. And I can try a bit of body pump, I can try a bit of boxing, whatever you fancy, you can try, just to try and keep in a bit physical. Which leads me on to another thing, getting out, getting physical and getting out to your park. You see now we've come for a little walk. But I do think that getting some fresh air, even if it's walking around the block, I think is really good for your emotional health. Even if you're feeling quite low, even if it's raining, just get out once a day, say hello to everyone on the way, because it can make a difference to their day too. Also, it's a good opportunity, whatever your faith is, if you have a faith, to just find some hope within your faith. Some hope, some prayer, some meditation, respect to whatever your beliefs are. But I do think if there was ever a time to really connect with your faith, now is it. Warmed croissants. Cup of Yorkshire tea, of course.
Of course.
And hot chocolate.
Am I getting tea or hot chocolate?
How are you going to tea?
You've enjoyed that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Macy's now a BMXer and...
I'm not finishing the extra, I'm nowhere near.
She is a...
I'm going to watch, and then we've got a croissant and a chocky at the van. Heading home now. We've had something to eat and the kids are all muddy, so it's time to go and throw them in the washing machine. Hi! So I just want to finish on, like I said at the beginning, if you're really feeling suicidal thoughts or very depressed, then please get some help. Please access some of the links in the description, and if not, then hang in there, one day at a time. And just take solace in that you are not the only person feeling like this, although I don't actually think that makes you feel better, to be honest. Just maybe be intentional in everything that you do and hang in there, because in 5 years' time You know, hopefully we'll look back and this will all be just like a distant horrible memory. Anyway, take care guys.